Welcome back to the Western Wilds on Farming Simulator 22 with me, Mr. Silly P. Well, it was time to give the Mack and the logger trailer a bit of a run out. I've definitely overloaded, that I know, because the straps wouldn't strap over the last few logs I put on the top, so I'm definitely running overloaded, but I haven't got very far to go. I'm also incredibly curious to see how we fare price-wise with the normal economy, plus looking at the logs and the stuff on here. I need at some point, I've got to get a tree harvester, a logger, a Scorpion King equivalent, something along those lines, simply because I think this probably would have benefited from having 7-meter logs. Some of these are 10s, some are, I mean, these ones are probably 12s, 14s. I've got such a mixed bag of stuff on here. I reckon 2 loads of 8 or 2 loads of 7s. I mean, 7s would probably sit about here. Then I wouldn't be overhanging the back so badly. But anyway, I'm just curious. I want 50 grand. Okay. All right. That's... I was thinking... I thought 50. I mean, I was getting 30, some of those big loads I did with the Adurante, I was getting 40 grand. But to be fair, 60 grand for one delivery. Yes, it's taking me longer to load up 2 stacks, but again, that process, we've now bought ourselves a lorry, we've got ourselves a logging trailer, which means we can haul more in each load, hence making more money. That at least is the plan. It's now getting on for 4 o'clock, light is starting to fade. We are in November, so we're going to be hitting December. I would imagine we're going to get snow. I'm still trying to clear that strip, as I said, and I'll be gradually clearing that and ploughing out as I go, so I haven't got anything in the ground yet. Not likely to yet either. We'll just kind of see how we proceed. I'll probably see you in December, I guess. We'll have more potatoes on hand. I wanted to cut some more grass, but if we get snow, I don't think that's going to be possible. We'll just see how it plays out. It's in the lap of the gods now, I think. But the lorry and the logging trailer, worth every penny so far. It's been a little while since I recorded the last bit of this. We are now into December, and we had a bit of snow this morning, but it cleared up. It was about 6 AM onwards, and it snowed till about 7:30 and then stopped. None on the ground, thankfully. But we've got a load of cool stuff to look at back at the main farm area. This is my second full load. I'm hoping for big things here. We're about to find out. I want another 60,000. 56,905. Take that. That's all good. So this will take me back to the farm. Now, as you can imagine, with trees cut down, I've got a big pile over by where I'm producing wood chips as well, because I cleared, as I said I was going to, up here to the road. Now we do own a little bit just past here, but not much. I don't think actually we encompass any trees beyond here. Just thinking, if I look down to the bottom left and go to my edge, when we're on the edge here of our plot, so looking along there, we're not going to get any trees out of this really. But you can see what I mean. So I ploughed out the bit I was talking about in the last episode. I've cleared all the way back to the road. I think I've got all the stumps out. So one of my first jobs is going to be, I'm going to plough out right the way back up to here. So that field will then need liming and prepping. Don't know if you can see in the distance as well, because we're into December. Our open gardens have now got covers. We've got like polytunnel greenhouse covers on them. I've left the skid steer loader out here in case I've missed any stumps, so I'll get onto that in a moment. What am I going to be doing in this episode? Well, we're going to be doing some substantial upgrading to probably the pickup. I think we're going to get the new pickup, you know, or a new pickup. I'm also going to get bees. I'm probably going to get chickens. I know our wheat isn't ready to be harvested, but I think I'm going to get some pallets of chicken food from the farm supply, the Lort. And then what else? Oh yeah, probably then get the lime and stuff done in there. I was thinking of putting another couple of greenhouses in there. Oh yeah, we got all the potatoes. No, like soft. We've got an absolute ton of potatoes. I'd already put some into storage, so we've got these. I moved out the way. Each one of these is full, and I think I've got more. So look at the covers, kind of frosted a little bit, but polytunnel covers. All those, and we've got some soybean. I'm thinking, not soybean, sunflowers. Thinking with the sunflowers, we might do some oil. Might do some sunflower oil. I know we could potentially build. There's the Tana ones, so yeah, maybe we'll get some. Let's get some sunflower oil. I haven't done it yet. I keep kind of alluding to it on every Let's Play I do. Oh, I'm probably going to do sunflower, and then don't do it. That's worked out really well. I haven't crashed into the water pipe anymore, which is really helping. I'm considering, now we've got a bit more money, removing the log bridge and putting in a metal bridge. It's an option. I'm just kind of thinking about all the various different things we can do. So. And obviously with the money we've got now, potentially another plot of land, which again I've talked about already. But what I'm thinking is we'll get the potatoes into either into storage or directly into the trailer. We'll take the trailer over to the biogas plant and get the potatoes delivered. I'm also looking at options, things I can do with potatoes. We can do potato chips. We can do, yeah, there's a whole load of stuff. But those are going to carry on producing anyway. So if we don't do that this month, we can do it next month. That's not a problem. I was thinking of buying the plot next to our large open field for the grass again and doing a load of grass, putting into here to ferment into silage and then taking it to the biogas plant as well. I just want to up my methane production and also then loads and loads of digestate, because the digestate we can chuck through that and we can get loads more fertiliser. So, you know, it's all rolling forward. What I'm going to do though is start the engine on that. That door keeps opening. Close the door. Click on here. I did take more. So we've got 26,395 just got in, 31,492 already processed. What I will do is go in to turn that on. Oh, I need to cut some more trees down. Oh, planks. We've got our planks as well. I've got a load of stuff then to transport, haven't I? Yeah, forgot all about that. Blimey, okay. So all there's potatoes to be done, planks to be done. That, I mean, obviously that's going to be a monthly thing anyway. Wood. There we go. Turn that on. Is that processing yet? Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. That's processing. Fantastic. And then what I'll do is, like I say, let's move some of these. Move some of these tatties. I'll put them into the storage and then I can bring over the trailer. We'll load that up and I'll go and get my planks. Yeah, I definitely am going to need a load more money in that if I'm going to do, because I said about doing, there's barrels we can do. What's it? Barrels and pallets. There's cardboard and paper, but we need the sawmill that produces planks and beams because they're part of the products that are required. So I think that's something we're going to have to do as well. So what I will do now is I will see you in a little while. I'm going to put the potatoes all into here. Like I said, I could just put them directly into the trailer, I guess, but I was going to store them and decide what I was going to do afterwards. So I'll put them in. Oh, let's swing them around a lot. There we go. And then I need to plough that field out. Once I've got the field ploughed out, then I'll deliver the potatoes to the biogas plant. Then we'll go up and we'll take the pickup up with the trailer. I'm going to need to take the skid steer over the back of it. And then we can grab our planks. But while we're up there, I think we'll buy the new pickup while we're up there as well. Those are the plans. We'll see what happens. When we get back with those, I'm going to stick in some beehives. And if we've got enough time, I might get the chickens done today. If not, they may be in January. We'll see. But I want to try and get them done. I don't mind buying a bit of chicken feed, and then we can, yeah, we can worry about the rest of it later on. There we go. Oh, okay. It's nice to be back. I know, because I was away, well, over a week in the end. Well, no, just under a week. The reason why I kind of, when I was saying about going away and I couldn't say where I was going, some of the stuff is still private. It's stuff to do with family and things that know. I have talked about before things that we've got to organise and arrange and sort out for family. More specifically my mother-in-law, but I'm not going to go into any more detail on that. But the other was because my brother was doing the coast to coast, and he was finishing on the Saturday at St Bees, and we were going to go up and surprise him. His wife and one of his daughters were going to meet him at the finish, and we were going to go and meet him as well as a surprise. And the problem is I couldn't say on my videos because a lot of my subscribers, or some of my subscribers are friends with my brother as well, and some of my subscribers subscribe to his channel too, or channels he's had in the past. So I had to be careful because, you know, the 6 degrees of separation thing, I didn't want to risk somebody letting it slip, not on purpose, just, you know, in a comment or something, you know. I wanted it to be a complete surprise, so I couldn't say on the videos what I was doing because I didn't want to give the game away. So that's kind of where we ended up. He ended up doing 200 miles in 9.5 days. He could have done it in 8.5 days, but because his wife works in the school, like I used to, she couldn't finish work until Friday, so she couldn't drive up until Saturday morning. So he was actually within distance of completing on the Friday, but I had to hole up and wait till the Saturday. But it's just incredible. And talking to him, it was, you know, the pictures he posted and the Facebook sort of comments, he was keeping people updated, and it was amazing seeing the pictures and all the things he was doing. But in talking to him in person, it was arduous is not the word, and he did say there were a couple of points he would have just given up, just completely stopped and given up, had he not been in locations where he was so remote he had no option but to carry on. The hardest thing he's ever done is entire life, which I can absolutely understand. So hats off to him, just astounding and astonishing. And I said to him, he's got to write an account, a blog, or something of it, you know, a story. Some of the stuff he was telling us, the stories and the people he met and the things that happened, it was just incredible. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was doing. Anyway, I said I was going to see you, and I'm doing it again. I'm just chatting on, but it feels like, you know, like I've said before, it's nice to, it feels like I'm talking to a friend, you know, chatting to people. It's what I do. So when I'm making my videos, I'm catching up, you know, I'm catching up with everyone because, you know, it feels like I've been away for ages. It's not the fastest tractor in the world, is it? I've got 27,000 litres of potatoes on, and in retrospect I would have been quicker and easier if I'd have just brought the trailer over like I did with the previous loads and just loaded directly into the trailer rather than into the silo, then collecting from the silo. It doesn't matter. It was a proof of concept, I guess, just to make sure the pallet storage worked. The other thing with this tractor, which I'm finding peculiar, as before we get there, is we've got a PTO there, look, you can see it there, but the PTO's not attaching, I suppose because it's the wrong way round, because the PTO's below, it can't go through there and up to there, but there is a PTO shaft. Maybe I just haven't got it around the right way, I don't know, but it's not connecting the PTO off the trailer. Never mind, I mean, it is what it is. So what we'll do then is deliver our potatoes. I'm definitely going to put in another greenhouse, even if I just do another one potatoes. But again, I can switch them around when I want to. I can add in tomatoes, lettuce, or strawberries if I want to, or I might switch over and have 2 doing sunflower, 3 doing potato. At £2 a pop to add them in, it doesn't really matter. I can have a load of them, which I might well do actually. That's at least what I'm considering. So that's the potatoes done. I'm going to get those processing, so we should have a load more digestate and some more biomethane to sell, which will be wonderful. My grass field that I grassed, seeded, is saying ready to harvest, but I don't think it's long enough. It will say ready to harvest because obviously you can cut it as soon as it starts to grow if you want to. You're just not going to get as much yield. So I'm definitely going to leave it longer until it's properly kind of there. So it's time to grab the pickup, grab the trailer, over to grab the pallets. Now I don't know, I've got enough money, so I'm just going to deliver the pallets, then buy my new pickup. There's no point, I've got enough money to buy the new pickup, so we might as well do it. And then we'll deliver the pallets, then we'll come back, we'll sort out the bees. Bees again, it's placing them and putting a spot in for the pallets to spawn. That's all good. The chickens, I think I might go and collect the chickens, you know. I might collect them in my new pickup. And the pickup then will give me the option for various different trailers and backs and things like that, which the pickup I've got now is just it's a pickup bed, whereas obviously the new one I'm going to get a whole load of different options, which will then give me more options moving forward as we kind of expand the farm. I think, you know, it's for all intents and purposes, it's buying another tractor, lorry. It gives a whole kind of combination between. I'm loving this. This John Deere is fantastic. Right, pick up, and then we'll head over and sort out some new gear. I'm kind of excited about the pickup. I think from when I kind of thought, you know what, let's upgrade. I've been looking forward to this one. How that PTO hasn't caught on something and catapulted that trailer, I have absolutely zero idea, but never mind. We're building quite a little farmstead here. I think what we might do, if we get any workers, like local workers, I might put in some like cottages, some housing for workers, that kind of stuff, you know. Make it a kind of more like a farm estate sort of thing. It's all about family. Very Cosa Nostra. Right, pick up. Oh, it's going to be a shame. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a shame. I will put this back. I know the shed's gone because I was asked to clear the land, but I'll put it back over there. Or should I keep it here? I might keep it here in storage. Look after it, you know. Give it a jet wash. Actually, we don't have a jet wash, do we? We need to sort out a jet wash. And then if the owner comes back at any point and wants it, they can come and grab it. Whoa. Yeah, we need to put a flat bridge in. That'll be the next thing, I think, as well. Let's get a flat bridge in. Now we've got a bit more money, why not? Let's splurge. We did what we could for the time being. And there we have it. Lovely. It cost me 10 grand. Like I said, we got a bit more money, so let's splurge. Let's splurge on some metal work rather than just having our logs. Cool. Happy with that. Right. That should make life a little bit easier. Should stop the bouncing up and down as we move across. Yeah, do I buy this plot and cut all the grass? I think maybe I should. Or do I buy another woodland plot? I've still got some lumber to cut down, so potentially a grass plot, because I want to get more going at the biogas plant. So I think maybe. Yeah, maybe. Where am I going? Pallets. Oh no. I'll see you up there in a minute. I forgot the skid steer loader. I'm just too excited. We have gone past the hour. You've seen me do this enough times now, I think, loading up. Do that and that. Or you can just see it off in the distance. We've got it. The old beastie. That's what we're going to call it. Anyone notice anything wrong with this picture? Anything wrong at all, do you reckon? I went and got the skid steer loader, absolutely. I dropped off the stump grinder, absolutely. And I forgot to pick up the forks. I might just lease a pair from up here, they're not going to be very expensive. We've still got 87,000 litres of wood here. I do need to top it up, but we should be alright. All those plus another 4,000 in storage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 10,000 litres of planks. Right, okay, so yeah, I'll have to go. Like I say, you've seen me do this. So what I'll do, I'll whiz over, grab the forks. While we're over there, we'll have a look at the pickup. And yeah, I'll load those up. We'll grab the new pickup. We'll take those down and get rid of those. Yes, the pickup is an extravagance. Yes, it's just me indulging. I wanted one. Is my Land Rover coming? Doesn't look like it. It's been held at customs. For some reason it won't be. They're not releasing it. Don't know why. I did think about buying a North American spec. They've got a pickup version available. And I thought, yeah, I'll do that. I'll get a pickup. I'll get a Land Rover pickup. But I wanted one of these. I really wanted one of these. Because it's awesome. So yeah, yeah. Do I need it for here? Not at the moment. We've got a rear trailer hitch. We can put different backs on it. We can use it for a host of different purposes. So yeah, I don't mind. I need to lease a. I can't believe I forgot that. How much is that to lease? 40. Yep, let's lease it very quickly. I can't believe I'm spending $40 rather than driving back and picking up my other one. How lazy have I become? There is a fun, when I say a funny story, it's not. It's a story of how lazy I've become. My shed, I've said before about my shed, not my man cave, my shed needed a real massive clear out, and we're going to be getting a skip soon because of clearing we're doing at my mother-in-law's and stuff, and I thought we'll clear a load of our stuff out as well. And what's I saying? So anyway, yeah, the shed needs a massive clear out, and I had to jet wash the deck. The deck hadn't been done for ages, and I did it a few weeks ago. No, probably over a month ago now. And it needs to be recoated, and you know, a lot of stuff to do. I couldn't find the jet wash in the shed, and I had to. It was in there. I just had to clear out. I actually sat one afternoon and thought, I'm just going to buy a new jet wash. I'll have a look online. I'll buy a new jet wash because I can't find it. Just because I couldn't be bothered. Well, not couldn't be bothered. I had already had a look, but it was that kind of thing. I'm going to have to tidy that entire shed out, clear everything up, just to find the jet wash, which is my own fault because I've been just leaving junk everywhere. And isn't that awful? It's, you know, how lazy can you be? I didn't. I cleared the shed out and found it, but I had also done something stupid because I thought I had a Karcher for some reason. We have had Karcher jet washers in the past, and I thought we had a Karcher. I was absolutely convinced we had a Karcher. So I'd bought a special attachment for it for doing decks, and it's supposed to take a third of the time. This thing has got like brushes and all sorts, and it rotates, and awesome. So unboxed all that, went down the shed, tidied the entire shed out, found the jet wash. The jet wash I had was not a Karcher jet wash. So the problem was the attachment I bought wouldn't fit because it was designed for a Karcher jet washer. So that was good. First world problems, I know, but the trials and tribulations of Mr. Silly Pete. Right, anyway. Do it again, sorry. We are loaded 10 pallets and the skid steer loader. I've given the forks back. We're going to disconnect that and we're going to park it up We'll come back for it later. Whatever we decide to do with it, whether we're going to put it back where we found it, or whether, or near where we found it, or whether we're going to put it in sort of storage. I'm not too sure. It's still lovely. It's a lovely looking. I do like it. But now it's time for the old beast. I have to say though, loading stuff into the pickup bed on this is going to be a little bit trickier. I've never owned a pickup. I'm not from the US. I know pickups and dualies and that kind of things are a lot more commonplace. These kind of really lifted truck. Do any of you out there watching? Do any of you own one of these? How do you cope with it? Just you have to just load a lot higher. Oh, I love the movement on the suspension though. It's got a bit more oomph as well. This one's running. This is the supercharged diesel. Supercharged diesel. I think it's 600 and something horsepowers. What we are going to do is we're going to go back through the yards. We're going to pick up the forks for the skid steer loader, and then we're going to go out past the fields because I haven't shown you the fields complete now, have I? All ploughed out. That will need liming and then seeding, fertilising. I haven't decided what we're going to put in that. I was umming, wasn't I, about what I was going to do, and I still haven't decided. We've got potatoes on the go, we've got wheat in the ground, we've got sunflowers growing in the greenhouses, but I don't know what shall I put in the ground for that. Do I go for something that's going to be useful for the biogas plant? So should I put sugar beet in it, and then we can get a whole load of stuff running at the biogas plant, or do I go for a crop? If I'm going to do cows at some point, I just need straw swaths and grass, because I can do grass, hay, silage, straw, and I can make a total mix ration. So for cows, I've got everything I need. Sheep just need grass or hay, so again, I haven't got to worry. Pigs might be a little bit trickier, unless I just buy pig food, which I could do. This is going to make life a little bit easier. Of course, I don't have a lot of turning room, but oh, it's so much nicer without the logs there, isn't it? Makes life so much easier. You know what? While we're here, I'm going to pull the trigger. I can't help myself. I'm going to do it. We want productions, greenhouses. I'm sticking another one of these, but I need it to be that way around. I'll stick it on the end there, opposite that one. I don't want it too close, I suppose. I don't know really, I haven't really thought about it. Let's put about there. Yep, and then we're going to go for... what's it under? Mine's gone blank again. Buildings, silo extensions, water tank, and we'll put that back corner there. Boom. Right, so that's going to need some more stuff. Oh, I've got more pallets of potatoes there already. Yeah, so I'm going to have to put everything in that's required. We've got some manure in a heap there. Proper old market garden going here, aren't we? So, where did I leave the forks? That's a good point. Oh, they're there. That lighting's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. When we reverse, got the little lights at the back of there, all that. It is a substantial upgrade on the previous pickup. I mean, let's be honest. There's no two ways about it. And it's making me smile. You know what? That's, such a huge part of playing the game. If you're enjoying what you're doing, and while you're playing, oh, that's all over the place. If you're enjoying what you're doing and you're smiling while you're doing it and you're just having fun, that's... If it becomes a drudgery, if what you're doing becomes a chore, then what's the point, Right. You can probably see the field there from the background. these are daily chores. I'm going to get to a point on the videos coming up that doing the daily movement of potatoes and planks, you won't see. I won't be showing it. It will just be a case of I'll do it every day, take it as read. So if you get money the following day, or say following day, I keep saying following day, the following month, when the following month you've got a load more money, that's why, because I'm putting the potatoes through the biogas plant and the planks I'm selling at the railroad. Mine's gone blank. Yeah, we have still got trees left to cut down here. We've still got a bit of the property left, so we've got plenty of lumber. I'm going to cut down a few and take them. Thinking about it now, putting them in through the wood chipper is great, and I think we've got about 50,000 litres now at the wood chipper of wood chips. I should have taken some of those up to the North Sawmill. That's fine. So yeah, here we are. It's fairly straight. I'm quite happy with that. Like I said, it's going to need lime. It's going to need planting or seeding. I'm erring on sugar beet, you know. Harvesting is going to be a little bit trickier, but that's a big field and there'll be a lot of sugar beet. Might do, you know. We could put half of it in sugar beet and cut half of it, put it so half sugar beet cut, and then we'll have a load of stuff going through the biogas plant. And then when we hit that tipping point where we're earning good money regularly, when we've got a load of money, or we just build up as a substantial pot, then we can start investing in the bigger, like the larger sawmill, more factories, that kind of stuff. I need to build up a head of steam. We need to get a bit of money. I can do it in dribs and drabs, but I do need a substantial chunk of money at some point, because those facilities, factories, aren't cheap to buy. So I've been scouring around looking for ones that are, and a lot of the Tana stuff is pretty reasonably priced. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's got straps in the back of those. Let's take those off. That. Yeah, that's good. Engine off. Right then. See you in a bit. It's 11:03. We're up to, well, we were up to 2038, 39. The greenhouse I've sorted. I had some manure there, but not enough. Water I brought over, so I put the water in, used the manure I had. When I got another load of manure, used what I needed and dumped it. I bought a bucket, so money's gone down a little bit because for the telehandler, so we could scoop the manure. So we got more here again ready. Then I went and bought 10,000 litres, or just over 10,000 litres of seed. So the seed cost me, what, £7,000 I think it was for that. So yeah, the money's come down a little bit from selling the planks, but we're still up on where we were originally. So next, right, beehives, and then chicken coops. I might put 2 chicken coops in, like it is on Calmston maybe. We got quite a few eggs, and I think, you know what, it's probably not a bad idea. The ones I'm looking at, they're only £9,000 a pop, so again, not too crazy. Then we'll take the pickup, we'll take the flatbed again, we'll go back up to the store, we'll get a couple of the chicken cages, and we'll go to the livestock market and we'll bring them down in cages. And we'll do a few like that. I'm not going to do them all. I think each of the chicken coops holds 360, so that might be a bit crazy. I'm just trying to work out where to put the beehives. I might put the first couple here. We've got a little bit of space here. We can put the little point for collecting them just next to the house, because our boundary is pretty much here. So I reckon we could get a couple in here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's build those first. And there we have it, 2 beehives with a point for our pallets to spawn. We'll add some more, of course we will. We'll put probably a couple more here, maybe 2 more. I'm just thinking about the boundaries. We might get 1 more in, maybe 2 more. The boundary is just about there. Maybe 2, and then we can maybe put another one sideways here. Utilise the ground wisely, and then we've got honey on the go. Right, so next then we're going to go for, I think we're going to put them over here. I'm not too sure why, just where the woodland is at the moment. Yes, we're going to cut further back and we'll do other stuff. I'm just thinking about where pens could go. I want to leave this space here because I might put some more greenhouses across this gap. This large area here, I'm thinking at some point when we get to it, maybe a cow pen, cow barn, something along those lines. But I'm thinking up here, I don't know whether to put them right next to each other or opposite each other. I think next to each other. So you're probably around here, I guess. Just over 9,000 each, they'll hold 360. So what I need to do now is go and get the chickens to put in them. Wow, we're expanding, it's brilliant. I'm thinking, yeah, at some point we're going to go for a bigger farmhouse. We'll get something, a more ostentatious log cabin maybe. I'm thinking also we're going to need a bigger storage shed of some description. Let's have a look actually. Let's see what we've got available standard. No, that's not what we want. I want sheds. Perhaps the standard in-game ones are very expensive. Go for an easy shed. One of those, 10 grand. Well, we could do, couldn't we? We'll have a look and I'll see what else is available. I do like these ones. They're good for the equipment we've got. But since now we've got the lorry and the timber trailer, I suppose we could put it in this gap here actually, couldn't we? We could put a larger storage shed in there. Yeah, larger storage shed there maybe. That space for maybe 2 more greenhouses in there. And then this gap here, I think for cows possibly. If we clear a bit further back, sheep. We've got this bit at the back here as well. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of room for all sorts of stuff. Right, let's grab the pickup. Let's go and get the low loader. We'll whiz up to the store. We'll get some chicken crates. We'll get some chicken feet. Actually, I'm probably going to need this as well. If we're going to get a couple of pallets, I'll get a couple of pallets to start off with of chicken feed from the farm supply. So that's only going to be a couple of grand for like 10,000 litres it'll be. We're only going to get a few chickens. Like I said, I'm going to do a few by crate and then the rest we'll think about doing it a different way, I think. And then what I'll do off camera, I'm going to lime our new field and then I'll look at, you know what, the other thing as well I was thinking, sorry, I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent here every now and again, but I don't know if I've still got it. I'm going to have to check the brochures again. It was under, was it planters or seeders? The one I originally got for Calmston. Oh, that one, is that one there? Might be that, yeah, the 1113. Not mega expensive as far as the planter goes. And that's the one you can get a frame and you can join 2 together. Now, I didn't have the room on Calmston to operate it properly. Or do I just go and decide, you know what, let's go for no, I mean, they're crazy expensive. That's a 9 metre. Yeah, I don't know. We'll think. Maybe a cedar. Oh, I don't know. Great Plains, YP, 20, is it 24, 25? No. Whatever it is. I'll see you up the store. Let's get these chickens. I'm just going to keep putting those on because I love it. I'm very happy in my new pickup. Okay, we have pre-ordered and collected, or we are collecting. We've got 2 of the wheat pallets 5,000 litres each. So that's £2,000. I'll take this one back as well. It's been here for a while. The fertiliser pallet we kind of partially used and didn't use the rest of. And then we got the chicken transport crates. These can be picked up by hand. And then what we do is we take these, scroll forward, over to the livestock market. And we buy our chickens. So what should happen is... oh yeah, we're going to need a rooster, aren't we? Can I mix on a crate? I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, no reason why. And then 7 more, so hold 8, buy those. What I'll probably do is put those in the back of the pickup, shall we? That's how we do it, we just climb in the back. I'm going to put those down rather than drop them, really. Or just drop them. I mean, strap over the top. Oh dear. If KFC delivered like this, a lot more people wouldn't eat it. Guaranteed a lot more people wouldn't want to eat it. So what we'll do is we'll put same thing in here. We'll buy those. And then, hang on, no. And then we'll go for 1 rooster in there as well. So we'll start off with 1 rooster in each pen. And then kind of go from there, really. I can add more in as I need to. Swing that around that way. Go. So I'll sit probably, I'll get 2 more in there, probably get 2 more in there, and then I'll put a couple on the back, then we'll put the other pallets on, and we'll head back down, get the chickens in. How much did I get? 24 in each to start off with. We are definitely going to get more, of course we are. So anyway, yeah, let's get the rest of these loaded up. And then we'll get over there, get them fed. And the rest of the bits I'll do off the screen. I'm just thinking of some new pickup. Cleared the field, sold logs, done some wood chips, built a new greenhouse, done that. Chicken pen, bees. Well, been quite productive actually. Not gonna lie. Let's click on that. 8, buy, thank you. Okay. Have chickens, will travel. I ended up taking the telehandler over because those 5,000 litre pallets were too heavy for the skids to load. They were last time, I think. As soon as I put the forks under them, I suddenly thought, hang on, it's not going to lift these, is it? Not to worry, I'm going to need to put a new track in past our... Well, I can drive across anywhere I want really, but past our wood chips, past our fertiliser producer, fermenter, digester, whatever we call it. Yeah, from here we're going to put some stuff in, I think. What we'll do is we'll put up next to here, open the back up, telehandler is here ready because we're going to need it. Do that, and that, then do that, and that. So first things first, let's get these in. So if I go over to here, the question is, do I want to keep am I going to keep the cages or sell them back? I'm not going to make as much. And am I going to get more chickens delivered? Yes, I'm going to get more chickens delivered. I just wanted to give these a go and see how it would kind of work out. There we go. If I was going to do 360 chickens, doing 8 at a time, it's going to take me a bit of time. So I'm not going to do them all like that. That would be absolutely crazy. But I'm going to split them half and half. And then once I've split them half and half, we'll put some feed in. Let's get them out of here as well. And then we've got some eggs on the go as well. Not sure if I'm going to fill it. I might go with I might go half first of all, because then when we get to that reproduction point, we'll they'll reproduce and we'll get the next half for free, technically. I say for free. Just so you realised. Yeah, that's got 16. I can't remember which one I did. This is what I go with next. And the more I put in, I will put more cockerels in as well, roosters, just to be certain. I think what I might do as well, leave the empty cages over here, possibly. I think I'm going to need to put a little barn or building or somewhere to store them. Actually, that's a good point. Have I still got those installed? What was that under? Silos? Have I got it installed? Some wood beams. Oh, maybe not. Empty pallets, barrels. No, that's for the other stuff. Maybe I haven't got it installed. It's not under sheds, is it? No. All the storage for production stuff, but if I recall correctly, things like wool and eggs, because they're not a manufacturing process, they're coming from an animal. I don't think there's a storage for them, so I might just put a shed up and then we can go from there really. So what we'll do, we'll get some feed in now and I'll put the rest of the chickens in with the cockerels, roosters, and I'll get that fertiliser bag moved out the way as well. That's finally, I will have finally moved that from the store because that's been there for absolutely ages. I need to sort it out. Next steps then, like I said, liming. Not sure if I'm going to get around to it now because I'm going to need to lease or buy a planter or seeder. I think I'm going to do sugar beet in that one. Am I going to do more forestry? Yes, I am. But I am going to, you know what, I'm going to do it now as well. You know what, I'm losing my mind. I'm going to keep pressing the same button and see if I get a different result. That's insanity. Let's go with... Is this crazy? Probably. And then we can mow all that. We'll get our grass drying building just there. So what I'll do is stick it all in there, we'll get that producing silage, and then I can have them going alternately, I think, because if I then do that one, maybe all grass, or again split it half and half, then we can have a crop in half, or split into quarters, or whatever I want to do really, and then one of the fields, when it's ready for cutting, we can cut. The other one will be growing, and we can bounce between the two. So I think what I'll need to do, I need to get some better mowing gear as well, I think. So I'm thinking then, if a full load on the lorry does about... Okay, what's still attached? What's still 5,000 litres, we're on the limit. Maybe we'll take one in each. I can't remember from Calmston whether is it 9,000 litres they hold. I can't. My memory is terrible. 5,000. Yeah, it could be 9,000 litres, couldn't it? That'll hold in total. So I'll get the other pallet then, and we'll do it on the other one. I'm gonna have to reach over, knock this off. Get the feed in there. Like I say, I will then tidy up, get the rest of the chickens in. By the time you next see me, we might have, I'll probably have another full load of lumber that I'm going to need to do. Let's just drag that off. We're going to stick it straight in anyway, so it doesn't matter. I need to get a decent set of mowers, or a set of mowers, because I leased last time and we are going to be using them repeatedly, so we need to get some mowers. So we'll do that. I'll get the other plot done, we'll bring it over and we'll use the dryer. And then maybe if we've got enough money we'll get the planter as well. We'll just see how much money we've got knocking around. How much walking around money we've got on hand, that's what we need to be looking at. So, chicken's done, bees are sort of they're doing their thing anyway. Loads more done, new pickup, it's all good, very happy. I have got, obviously, digestate and methane has been produced from the potatoes going in. I've got some more potatoes there. I am now thinking I might empty that silage clamp of what we got 100,000 litres and take that over to the biogas plant. Since we just bought another field, we might as well, and then we can prep that and repurpose it and move forward with that, get another crop in the ground. And because we're doing this in stages and we're kind of a couple of months between each section of doing it, and we did that set of fields there, then was it a month went past, 2 months went past, and we've done this one, which we've got a plant. Then we'll do that one and repurpose that, and another month will go by. All of our crops, when they come to harvest, will all be at a different point. Mind you, it depends what crops I put in the ground as well. I could end up doing something and they'll end up all being ready at the same time. We'll see, hopefully. That would be just like me. Anyway, they're fine, no chickens were harmed in the making of this video, I promise you. That's it for this episode. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you are, if you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.